So CK, is this part of the franchise brand that you actually took up, and how many years is the franchisee if it were a franchise brand?
No, it's not. Yeah.
It's not a franchise brand.
Yeah.
So Mango Tree is essentially a brand that you actually built and you actually started,
Yeah.
and you actually plan to grow.
Yes, exactly.
Alright, okay. So down the line, do you actually plan to develop the brand more by having franchising? You know, looking for a franchisee in the future? Is there a plan down the line?
Yes, I don't mind. If there's a very interesting location and a very interested franchisee, I think I will consider. Yeah.
Okay, good. Currently, how many partners are there in the company?
No, only me and my wife.
You and your wife. So you two are the owners essentially of the restaurant.
Yeah,
okay. So is this the only F&B brand that you are actually involved in? Are there any other F&B businesses that you are into apart from the Mango Tree?
Only Mango Tree.
So this is actually truly your one and only baby right now for the current moment.
Exactly,
okay. What are your so currently there are altogether one outlet in Singapore.
Yes.
Okay.
Only one.
Who handles menu planning at the restaurant level?
Actually me. Okay, with the help of my chef.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have total how many chefs altogether?
Three. Currently
Three
got
chefs.
3, yes.
So what do they do? Do they actually cook all the dishes?
Now they are almost familiar with each other's dishes. Yeah.
Okay.
Initially, actually, they are not. They individually have their own expertise. Yeah.
So one is into
one is south,
southern
one
cuisine.
Is northern cuisine, and one is coastal.
Coastal.
Yeah.
Okay, so altogether there are actually 3 chefs altogether.
Yes, yeah.
I know there's a chef Rana here, so he handles. Is he the head chef? He's the north.
Yeah, he's not really the head chef, but he's one of the experienced one. Yes, because I don't really put them as who is the head, because everybody have different specialties, right? So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you know? Are you familiar also with the way the actual the actual recipe itself of all the various dishes?
Means.
Like you know what goes inside the
roughly after so many years, roughly I know it is.
Yeah, you know what goes in there, the individual dishes. Great. So how often do you actually change your or expand your menu?
No, we don't really change the menu. I mean, the last 10 years we didn't change the menu. Okay, and only currently because I shift to here, then we add some more beverage and then a few more dishes. Yeah, that's all.
So basically, the menu itself has been there for the past 12 years.
Yes.
So essentially, these are the so-called the very sellable and the signature dishes.
Yeah.
Okay. How is your menu actually divided into?
Okay. I would say that because we are the first Indian coastal,
yes.
So we have North Indian dishes. Beside that, we have the South Indian and the coastal for the seafood wise. Yeah. As I say, North they don't take that much spicy in terms of chili base, and then the South they take much more, and then the seafood wise, most where the seafood come in is most of the coastal food. Yeah.
Okay. So the seafood is more the coastal.
Yeah. Exactly.
For the coastal cuisine.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, great. Currently, how many items do you have available on your menu today? Is it more than 30 or 50?
I didn't really go and coverage. Yeah.
So easily about maybe say more than 30, I would say, because I went through your menu. Yeah. Quite a number of items.
Yeah.
Okay. Currently today, how many kitchen staff do you have?
Kitchen staff?
Yes, to prepare the food in your restaurant.
3.
3.
Yes.
Okay, 3 chefs.
Yeah.
And do you? Okay, so I would say because you're a single outlet, so you currently you don't really need a central kitchen, right?
Yeah. No. Only if I expand, I'll probably need.
Okay. But in terms of where do you actually source your food ingredients from? For example, your sauces, spices, your condiments, marinades, or your rampa, your meat, seafood, poultry, and your vegetables.
Okay, for the poultry we get from certain suppliers.
Local suppliers.
Yeah, local suppliers.
But are they like fresh or frozen or chilled?
For seafood, it's all. I mean, of course, it's live. Is only my crabs is live.
Crabs are live. Okay.
Yeah. Our live crab, using live crabs, and the rest of the fish and prawns all goes from market.
From the market,
yes.
fresh market.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And the chicken and mutton the same.
Chicken and mutton is all from the local market
yes,
here.
Correct.
Okay. So can I summarize is that your seafood Your seafood, your poultry, and your meat basically is all from the fresh from the market, from the local market.
Yes,
So I wouldn't say they are frozen basically. They're not frozen.
I won't. I mean, for chicken and chicken is mostly like those small chickens. Yeah, they are frozen chickens. Yeah.
Frozen chicken.
Yes, exactly. But the thing is that our this what you call it, boneless legs, all those we get from Brazil.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So certain parts actually are frozen, certain parts are
Yes,
fresh.
Exactly, yeah, correct.
Okay. And what percentage of your food ingredients are actually sourced locally?
You mean you say poultry and seafood is all local?
Yeah. Can I say about 30% or 40% sourced locally?
Most of them actually
Okay.
are locally, yes.
Are there any percentage of the spices and the sauces and the condiments that you actually source overseas?
Actually, our suppliers, they took from overseas.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because Singapore is it's very easy. There's a lot of Indian suppliers.
Oh,
So
okay.
only couple of spice which we can't get, then the local supply, because we are the first Indian coaster, so we probably depends on my Indian friends to import it in for me. Yes.
Okay. So I would say, although they are locally supplied, but the original spices, all these are from India.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Are the meat, the seafood, and the poultry marinated overnight?
Yes, because for Indian food, right, if you don't marinate overnight, you don't have the flavor.
Okay.
Yes.
So they marinate at least easily more than 8 hours now,
Exactly.
just to get the paste actually infused into the
Correct.
meat.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, great. Are the doughs for the naans actually made daily over here?
Yes, we do. I mean, not really daily. Depends on the demand. Yeah, because we only have one restaurant, so we don't keep much stock.
Okay.
Yeah, so we definitely depends on how many we sell, and then we will replenish from there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so depending on the consumption now at the restaurant level.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Are the food actually prepared a la minute? For example, the naan, the curry seafood, the grilled meat, and all that.
Are they what?
Are they prepared a la minute, as in like, as and when they are being ordered?
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Okay. What is your mission statement of your restaurant, in order for the diners to remember you by?
I would say experience the mango tree. Yeah.
Okay, experience,
Yeah.
and then what makes your restaurant actually different from other Indian restaurants?
I mean, for the freshness.
So there's freshness.
Yeah, and basically I would say the quality.
Okay, the quality
Yeah.
that you actually have.
Yes, yeah.
That you use actually quality ingredients,
Yes.
quality materials.
Yeah.
Okay, and
And the ingredients.
okay, the ingredients that you actually have, fresh, the fine,
Correct.
the purest, finest ingredients that you could possibly find. Okay, that's great. Currently, right now, how is ordering done over here for your a la carte? Do you use any instruments
No.
for ordering?
It's all
So it's table service.
table service.
Oh,
exactly,
okay.
yeah.
And how is usually payment made?
Payment,
After consumption, they actually post.
credit card.
Okay, they
Yes.
actually paid. Okay, right. So it's actually post payment after
Yeah,
they've consumed.
Correct.
Okay. And do you actually have catering services?
Yes, we do.
You do have. Okay.
Yes.
So do you have any minimum order that you actually require for catering? For
Actually,
let's say 50 packs, or 100 packs.
we currently don't really have, because most of them is our regulars, so
Okay.
they have certain needs. So then we just do it upon orders. We are not doing the mass count. Yeah.
Okay. Do you actually allow booking of your venue for private events, for example, birthdays,
Yeah.
anniversaries,
Yes. We have
wedding
weddings,
celebration,
yeah.
corporate events?
Yes.
Okay. And does the restaurant actually have takeaway service? Do you have any minimum order?
Yeah. For takeaways, no. If you
No.
take away from here, I think no minimum orders. You can take away anytime.
So they just order and then they'll just order on the phone and they just come and pick it up and then take away.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you have any delivery vendor that you actually tie up with for some of those you know, like corporate mass orders that has you know, require delivery?
We did our own deliveries.
Oh, you do your own deliveries.
Yes, exactly,
okay.
Yeah.
And do you tie up any promotional programs with any bank credit cards and online websites? Okay. Do you have any loyalty programs to reward loyal diners?
Not at the moment.
Okay. So it's purely by word of mouth,
Yeah,
from loyal customers. Currently, do you actually sell merchandise, you know, at site, for example, you know, souvenirs, maybe tea bags, you know, or maybe your pre-packed curry paste that some of your diners may they so love your curry they want to actually have some back home to cook themselves.
No.
Do you have diners asking for that?
Last time I do have diners asking us whether can we go in the kitchen and learn how to cook your this or anything like that.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah. Other than that, they will just ask us how to. Then we just give some instruction. I mean, then they like our chutney. Yeah, I always remember there's a couple of family they like our mango pickles, which we don't sell them, but then they force us. They say, oh, why don't you sell to me? I like it because I got parties and that. So eventually we did sell them.
Okay.
For the pickles wise.
Okay, that's great. What currently is your target market, your target audience?
As I said, maybe initially when I came back from India, I thinking of targeting all my Chinese friends to surprise them.
Chinese friends.
Yeah,
wow.
But eventually, actually, my crowd is basically all Indians.
Indians, because they love. I mean, that's their own cuisine. So
yeah,
they
exactly.
basically they
especially the expats Indians, they love it that much. Yeah.
I think it actually gives them some reminder of what home cooked meal is like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, more like taking a piece of home back with them.
Exactly.
Yeah, when you come here to dine. What is currently your current sitting capacity? Indoors
total,
and outdoors.
Indoor and outdoors is around 100.
100.
Yeah.
Okay. So outdoor, I can see actually there are almost easily about 8 to 10 tables.
Yeah.
Outside
I
there.
think around 35 to 40. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And what is your currently signature items on your a la carte menu? If let's say if I'm new to your restaurant and I want to come and dine, and what would you recommend for me to try? Who is your signature a la carte items?
I mean, okay.
That I must try, that I really must try when I come.
I think you should try our seafood.
Okay.
Yeah, seafood item because we have a lot of seafood nice like our prawn soup, you know, spicy prawn soup, chicken soup. Then we have starters wise we have a lot of prawn dishes, tava dindis, the southern spicy prawns, and like chicken lasuni is a garlic prawns cooked in the tandoori. Yeah, and then we have this unique garlic crabs, mango garlic crabs. Yeah, then seafood platters. Then we have this prawn bak chow, which is a Goa dish. Yeah. And then about this fish, which people love it, it's mean polichap too. It's banana leaf grilled with thick masala, wrapped with banana leaf and grilled. So I think there's a lot more. So depends on what you prefer. So
okay, great. Thank you so much. Is your restaurant halal certified?
No.
Not yet, no.
No, because my food is basically all halal, all come from halal source, chicken, muttons, and other spices already. But the thing is that because we sell liquor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we sell liquor, sell wine, so
you can't have it certified.
Yeah.
Okay. So I noticed actually there are some famous celebrities that actually came by who love your cuisine. One of them actually is our former president.
Yeah.
That was a real privilege to have him here.
Yeah.
He really came down here to dine.
Yes. He,
wow.
I mean, not here in an old place.
Back in a.
Yeah, he was our regulars, and
wow.
he always take away food even to Istana. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes. Because actually started up with her daughter. A daughter who loved our food is our regular, so I didn't know that.
Oh.
So one day that Mr. Adam came, yeah. So then he said, "Oh, I come know this place because my daughter." So from then he always come.
Oh, okay.
His favorite food is Kerala fish curry.
Kerala fish curry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
amazing.
Yeah. Even our ex-deputy prime minister also is our regulars.
Really?
It's Mr. Chia Kung.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
It's amazing.
A
Yeah,
lot
do
of
you have a videotape of him visiting, when he came down?
No, actually, we just take a picture and so we didn't do,
You should have it live.
Yeah.
But does he come here? I mean, does he still former president?
Yeah, we said, for this mall, I don't have my VIP games here before.
Oh.
Maybe it's a mall, but at the old place, they often patronize.
Maybe the old place is very accessible, but the mall wise actually is more like too crowded for them to.
Maybe so. That's right.
It'll be quite. It'll cause quite a commotion if you've got VIPs coming here down.
Yeah.
And you're the corner of the area,
Yeah. Last time, exactly. Yes.
It's exciting. So I heard actually you have 3 beautiful daughters.
Yeah.
Is that the plan in the pipeline when your 3 beautiful daughters actually grow up that they will also take over the family business?
I never thought of that.
You never really thought of that.
Yes, because I'm very open to anything can happen. But to me, whoever is interested, then let be it.
Yeah, but I noticed there are actually very good spokeswomen for you on your website. And actually, you can see pictures of them over on your website as well as on Facebook, right? I think you have
Me and Mara, we use them as a
exciting.
Yes.
Yeah. I think maybe down the line when they are all grown up, maybe by then your restaurant would have actually grown. Yeah, grown bigger, and then maybe down the line, who knows? You can never imagine. Maybe they have a keen interest in the F&B after they grow up, with you, serving customers here in the restaurant. Then we grow to like the business themselves.
Yeah, I'm open to that. Yes.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much for your time, and I really, I must say the food here is really very delicious.
Yeah.
And I would say I can actually taste the real curry, the curry flavors and all the various spices and the condiments that the chef actually used over here. It's really very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I can say is that the food here is not that salty. Mm-hmm. So that's one comment that I have to make. Yeah. The ingredients are very nicely stewed and cooked. Mm-hmm. The meat is very tender.
Yeah. Maybe for last, I would like to share with you that I don't know whether you know how the mango tree names derive.
I didn't know. I was about to ask you this question. I forgot about that. Yes.
No, because the first place at that time I was jogging around the beach, the small outlet that I want to open, which I indeed opened that, and there is a tree there. There is a mango tree right in the middle, yes. And then a lot of people wanted me to chop it off, but I insist that I want the tree to be around. For that moment, there's no mango, so I didn't know that there is a mango tree. But when I'm trying to name the restaurant at times, one of my Indian friends was telling me that, since you don't want to chop off the tree, why don't you name after the tree? So then I was a bit puzzled. Me and my wife used it. Why the mango tree? They are going to be an Indian coastal restaurant. Can it be an Indian name, Hindi name, North Indian name, South Indian name, or anything? Why a mango tree? Then my Indian friend was telling me, hey, you didn't know mango tree to an Indian is a holy tree.
Is it?
Okay.
Wow.
So then he said, are you sure? You see, you live in Singapore. Have you find that those Indian homes, house, in the doorway, they hang leaves, right? The doors are there, they hang leaves. They all are mango leaves.
Oh, those are mango leaves.
Yes, and then those temple, they hang all the mango leaves. So to Indians, they feel that the mango tree is a holy tree.
It's a holy
mango
tree.
Leaf is holy leaf. So now your restaurant have a mango tree in front. So why can't you name it a mango tree?
Oh, that's how the restaurant got its name.
Yeah, that's why
very inspiring.
So we feel that it's actually in Chinese say 理所当然. So if that's the case, and in that case, and it relates to Indian, so people can remember it forever. So
exactly.
That's why it comes out the name,
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So exciting. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks so much for your sharing. I really enjoyed the session.
Sure.
I hope that you have many more good stories and also good food to share with the diners who come here. And I really wish you the best. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.